Jungkook was walking back and forth while reading comments about him. His mind is full of chaos. The boy toy comment made his mind messed up. Also the old man comments on his most loveliest hubby messing his mind. But now all he read was some good comments. He tried to hack the id but couldn't do something as the user deleted the account. He opened the comment section again. At Mediawatchik, when Kim Taehyung said, "Take legal action," the entire internet went silent. No mouth face hashtag Ice King for a reason. At Taekook defense, he didn't even raise his voice. Just one call, one order, and boom, lawsuits everywhere fire. At Truth Insider, Kim Taehyung's PR statement is so elegantly brutal. Love is not a scandal. Man, that line hit hard. Purple heart. Jungkook smiled after reading those, but his mind again woke up remembering the old comments. When he was on the verge of screaming, someone knocked on the door and Jungkook, already being angry, just shouted at the person. "Who is this? Don't disturb me," Jungkook shouted without knowing it's his own brother who is knocking on the door. Tonight Jungkook's friends and brother are staying at the Kim mansion. As it's late at night, they stayed there. And right now Jimin is knocking on the door, but hearing Jungkook he opened the door and glared at him. "Come with me now," Jimin ordered in a stern voice while Jungkook just nodded with a pout. They come to the guest room where Jimin is staying. Jimin locked the door and glared at him. Jungkook just pouted sadly and looked at his toes. He was barefoot in the room and came with Jimin without paying attention. He looked at Jimin and left a sigh. "What do you want, Hung? Let me go now, I want to sleep," Jungkook said while yawning. His eyes looked pure and innocent. The way he looks so pure it's impossible for anyone to believe he ever obsessive or do anything bad. "You did this with Bora," Jimin said with a stiff smile. The most ridiculous thing was Jimin wasn't asking. He gave him a statement. The statements were clear and firm as if Jimin knows everything. Jungkook gave his most innocent smile to Jimin, but the smile faded away as soon as it appeared. The sweet face now looks darkly beautiful. The innocent smile changed to a sly smirk. Those starry doe eyes changed into darkness. Earlier softness turned into something unreadable. Something which seems like danger itself dressed in a black tee. "Yes, I did it. But who will prove this? Does anyone have any proof? Or did I leave any? Do you know I have something interesting to show you?" Jungkook said and came closer to Jimin, whose entire body froze in place. Jungkook took his phone out and handed it to Jimin. The video playing inside was from a makeup room. Bora was scrolling through her phone with sharp eyes. She threw the phone and broke the mirror into pieces. A loud scream escaped from her throat. "Bora! This can't be happening. No, Taehyung can't marry anyone. He is mine only mine. What should I do with this pretty face if my lover doesn't love me? I will better ruin this face and most importantly ruin Kim Taehyung and the little slut he is marrying." The video ended and Jungkook smiled at Jimin, who looked shocked. "How did you find this?" Jimin asked with widened eyes and mouth. Jungkook in return gives a sheepish smile. "Did you consider me a fool who will just get carried away with the situation? I got to know about this woman just 10 days ago. I gather everything and guess what I get from her manager's phone. This video was really cool. Like she makes it so she can use it, but luckily now I can use it against the thrash. She was eyeing my man who belongs to me only. How can I let anyone look at him? Tell me, Hung," Jungkook asked like a child asking if he is at fault after making a mess. Jimin was looking at his brother with teary eyes. "If the police get to know?" Jimin asked with a sob while Jungkook just smiled a little. "They won't. And what if they know? They will never reach me. You know that I already uploaded this video from her manager's account. By now it will be a viral one. So the entire case focus will be on these possibilities," Jungkook said while Jimin scoffed lightly. "Did you consider everyone a fool? Do you really think that everyone will believe she is the one who did this?" Jimin asked. Right at this moment he is worried for his brother and his niece or nephew. What if things turned worse? Police find out it's all Jungkook's doing. No, they won't. But wait till morning until the doctor reports come out. When the alcohol tendency in blood will be more than 0.20. She takes cough syrup in the car, which I saw by myself. And then beer while glaring in our direction. Leave it, Hung. I already planned everything perfectly, Jungkook said while leaving from there. He was running towards his room like a bunny. Jungkook entered his room only to find Taehyung standing in the room buttoning up his shirt. His wet hair dropping water drop by drop. The fabrics in his shirt damp due to bit whipping his body property. The tattoo of a long sword wrapped with a snake clearly visible to Jungkook. But with the large tattoo there were faint marks. Jungkook couldn't see properly as Taehyung turned to his side. His siren eyes scanned the boy standing on the room door. Eyes glued on his direction. Taehyung's siren eyes stopped on his baby husband's bare foot. He buttoned up the last button and walked to Jungkook. Why are you running barefoot? You will catch a cold. Taehyung said and held his arms gently. He walked with Jungkook slowly. He picked Jungkook effortlessly and made him sit on the bed. His legs were hanging in the air. Taehyung disappears again in the bathroom. He came back with a plastic basin and towel. He placed the basin just under Jungkook's feet and dipped it in lukewarm water. Taehyung rubbed Jungkook's feet tenderly and later poured some lukewarm water on Jungkook's foot. Later picking up Jungkook's legs he wrapped it with a towel, whipping his legs softly with the towel as if the fabrics will hurt the soft skin. Jungkook kept his gaze on Taehyung, who was busy caressing the soft skin with a dame towel. Taehyung was busy with his work, but when he pulled the towel away from milky white skin, a red patch caught his attention. Jungkook's toes were slightly red. Taehyung caresses the skin and looks at Jungkook. Jungkook couldn't look at those piercing dark eyes. The eyes seem intense, drowning him in a deep abyss of sensation. How did it happen? Taehyung asked Jungkook, but he wasn't in this world. Those eyes take away the last bit of consciousness from Jungkook. I wear the new shoes Juni brought for me, Jungkook said with a pout while Taehyung just sighs. He again went to the bathroom and brought an ointment. He applied some ointment in Jungkook's toe. Sleep now, Taehyung said and picked Jungkook in his arms. He laid Jungkook on the bed and laid himself down. Jungkook moves closer to Taehyung and nuzzles his face in Taehyung's chest. Hubby, for this case, will you have any problem? Jungkook asked with a timid voice. He knows if Taehyung has any problem, this will be only for his deed. For his stupid possessiveness. No, you don't have to think about anything. You should sleep, Taehyung said while caressing his baby husband's hair, massaging his scalp, which worked as a magical spell as Jungkook dozed off in a few minutes. Jungkook woke up feeling thirsty. He looked at the table near the bed, but there was not a drop of water left in the jug. He picked it with a pout and started walking towards the kitchen. After drinking the water he was about to go to his room but saw Namjoon was leaving the house. He glanced at the clock. It's almost 3:13 in the morning. Who would like to go outside at this time? Where is Hung leaving? Jungkook asked himself while looking at the disappearing figure. He then looks at Namjoon's room where Seokjin is standing on the door without any expression. He didn't say anything, just left from there thinking about Namjoon. Where did you go? Taehyung asked in the doorway of the room. It's clear the raven woke up when he left. Taehyung's dark orbs fixed on the shocked boy. Jungkook walked inside while holding the jar a bit tightly. Taehyung noticed the grip and took it from Amber's grip. Jungkook's black shining orbs were still fixed on Taehyung. The shine is much more than usual. For water, hubby, Jungkook stopped just after uttering a word. Taehyung raised his brow. I saw Juni leaving the house. Isn't it too late? What if he falls sick? Taehyung closed his eyes while clenching his fist. His mind is telling him to go and punch Namjoon till he loses every cell of blood from his body. But his heart is saying go and find him. He certainly knows Namjoon is in the club. But today he couldn't make himself go there. He is not a kid. He can take care of himself, Taehyung said while pulling Jungkook to the bed. He makes Jungkook sit on the bed and comes with a banana milk. Jungkook smiled widely after getting the most favorite thing of him. How do you know I am craving a banana milky? I searched in the fridge but there was none. Jungkook pouted while swinging his legs. Taehyung opened the lid and handed him the bottle. It wasn't in the fridge but in the cabinet. Taehyung pointed at the cabinet just near their bedroom door. Jungkook nodded but looked at Taehyung immediately. Taehyung seems to know everything about Jungkook or just predictions. But every prediction is correct. Don't worry, these were not in the fridge before purchasing. And I just brought it today. For tomorrow I will bring them in the morning. Now sleep when you are done with it. Jungkook nodded his head and kept sipping his banana milk. When he was done with his drink, Taehyung took the bottle. Jungkook looked at Taehyung's back. His gaze was firm on the same place until Taehyung returned. Taehyung comes back and locks the door. Jungkook gave a grabby hand to Taehyung, who didn't say anything, just picked him and came to the balcony as he knew whatever happened Jungkook won't sleep before 6. Jungkook has a really messed up time management for his life. Hubby, tomorrow is the Jeon family gala. People say it's for Jeon family but most of the people are celebrities, business associates or politicians. You attended one time, remember? Jungkook asked, looking at Taehyung. Raven just nodded his head. Will you be my date for tomorrow? Taehyung raised his eyebrow when Jungkook asked this question. His mind stuck on the words, date for tomorrow. He couldn't able to comprehend those words. For tomorrow. He didn't say anything to Jungkook. He didn't even ask. He just whispered the words by himself. To let him hear it. Jungkook peek and take a glance at Taehyung's expression. Like always vacant, without any emotions. But what Jungkook didn't, or you can say couldn't, notice was the veins of his neck throbbed up. His spine is clearly visible. Hand gripped Amber's black tea tightly. Other hands hang, fingers curled up in a fist. Veins bulging out from arms. Just the moment Jungkook hides himself in his embrace, hiding his face in his neck, those once blank eyes turn red. Jaws stiffen hardly, as if he is trying to control something beyond his abilities. Say something, hubby. What should I do? Should I just cancel it? I can't even do it. You know my entire family is always thinking about how our wedding happened. And why I am married to you. Maybe we are a bit happy. So we have to go there. Jungkook keeps rambling about everything. His thoughts, the possibilities, blah, blah. I know you don't like this kind of glamorous pretentious gathering, but accept it for me. Jungkook pulled his head up and looked at Taehyung, who was already looking at him. The intense glare subsided by this, doe eyes blinking. Jungkook smiled at Taehyung and again hurried his head in his chest. I will go, Taehyung said while massaging Jungkook's scalp, while a wide smile appeared on Jungkook's lips. They were too busy with their work. Taehyung was busy massaging Jungkook's scalp, while Jungkook is busy listening to the melody of Taehyung's heartbeat. That steady heartbeat is the best soothing music Jungkook could ever hear. He can say this is the best music for him. The most favorite one. Just when they were enjoying the moment, they witnessed the scene before them. Yoongi and Jimin were talking in the garden Sokjin crafted with so much love. Jungkook glared at Jimin's direction, as he knew until now his brother cursed him relentlessly. But now for his stubbornness he is able to talk with his crush. With Yoonmin, Jimin was in too much trouble for what Jungkook did. What Jungkook is doing. Jungkook's state is making his heart ache, and somehow it's the result of his karma. He shouldn't have helped Jungkook from the first day. He should have stopped him the very first time Jungkook shared about his crush. But all he did was encourage him with his feelings. He was walking through the garden touching those soft petals of different flowers. But a voice more like a fake cough takes his attention. He looked in the direction only to see his dream man standing shirtless, showing his fine body. His cheeks turned pink by the scene only. Such a beautiful flower shouldn't roam around at night time. Yoongi's compliment turned Jimin's state more crucial than he was. His whole face is red. What are you doing at this hour, Suga Hung? Jimin asked, shuddering badly. He was too shy to even pick his head. Yoongi walked a bit closer to Jimin. Jimin was taken aback by the closeness between them. I came here to clear my mind. To witness the beauty of flowers, but didn't know God's favorite flower will be here walking absent-mindedly. Yoongi chuckled to himself while Jimin looked at his feet. That man is stating everything with an emotionless face, as if those words aren't making the other one a mess. I am going. All the best for your next concert, Jimin said before running away from there, leaving a smiling Yoongi who was busy looking at his disappearing figure. The evening is looking stormy. Dark clouds in the sky look beautiful along with danger. The chilling air comes with the news of rain. While the outside world is dark, inside the gala seems beautiful. Filled with dazzling lights, shimmering chandeliers and best decorations. Just as Jungkook said, this is nothing about family galas, instead it's a show of togetherness for others. Many celebrities, politicians and business representatives, models and idols are already present at the gala. Jeon holding the gala is more like spreading their network more. Mrs. Jeon kept looking at the door for Kim to arrive. She doesn't have a bit of tension about Kim, just Kim Jungkook is her concern. Her son didn't even talk with her like in the old days. She doesn't know where she is at fault. Asking for a suitable life for her son or suggesting a deal which only brings betterment for him. While Mrs. Jeon is busy glancing at the door, Mr. Jeon engrossed himself in normal talk with everyone. Although he is talking, his eyes keep darting around the main door. Heard about the controversy about young Jeon. This is so sad actually. He is just a baby. One of the actors who had been Mr. Jeon's friend said it, patting Mr. Jeon's shoulder. The whole South Korea knows if Mr. Jeon has any weakness, then it's his both sons. None of your official statements come out. This time one of the politicians said with a chuckle. He wanted a connection with Taehyung, but he couldn't do anything. He knows Taehyung has huge influence in politics and he would benefit from it. Come on, Kim already took this down at the right moment. Kim Taehyung gave the best reply. The same actor from earlier said with a smile, as he was also present at the same VVIP section with them. They were talking when the door opened, revealing one Greek god. Kim Namjoon walks with his husband Kim Seokjin like the place around them belongs to them only. Then enter the dazzling couple. Kim Taehyung with his all-glory hands wrapped around his ethereal husband's waist. Both are looking breathtaking with their suits. Jungkook is wearing a navy blue suit and pants, hair curled beautifully. He is looking everything that doesn't belong to this world. Something heavenly in his whole appearance. While Taehyung is looking ethereal with his black long coat. His face is angelic but eyes demonic. Welcome, son-in-law. Jeon welcomed them with a smile. The smile is too fake. Jungkook hugged his father tightly. Whatever happens he can't stay angry at his father. Appa, I missed you so much. Jungkook's words brought a wide smile to Mr. Jeon's face. Everything has drowned by now. If something is there then it's purely love for the little one. Appa also missed you a lot. Baby, are you okay? Are you happy? Mr. Jeon asked with a choked voice. The vulnerability is visible too loudly. Jungkook hugged him again. Of course I am okay. My hubby and Taehyungs are taking good care of me. Jungkook said with a wide smile. The smile is everything to say how he is doing in his new life. Mr. Jeon scanned Taehyung. He can't help but doubt Taehyung. Who won't doubt the man who woke up with a controversy and slept with 100 new ones? Their words get cut off by loud cheers. There, Min Yoongi and Jung Hoseok followed by Bogum. After a bit of chit-chat the gala is going well. But Jungkook is feeling utterly bored. Being here isn't any fun for him. But it would be worth enough if he was with Taehyung in their bedroom. Talking to each other, him hugging his husband tightly. Jimin walked to them where Taehyung and Jungkook were talking. More like Jungkook rambling and being a listener, Taehyung is doing his job. Seokjin is talking with Bogum while the poor Namjoon leaves the dragger at this direction with his eyes. Yoongi is talking with Jia and Soyeon while Hoseok is leaning on the counter lazily. Oh, you guys are so engrossed in each other. Should I just leave? Jimin said glaring at his both best friends. Kinda cursing in his mind as they are doing something without him. More like talking with his imaginary husband. Hung, come let me introduce you guys. Jungkook said with an innocent smile while Taehyung helped him to climb down from the stool. No need, Jungkook. Who doesn't know the next Jeon heir and the Prince of South Korea? We know him, Hoseok said while eyeing Yoongi as his eyes didn't leave Jimin for a second. That's also right, silly kooky, Jungkook said while slapping his own forehead but Taehyung held his hand just after it. Leaving an angry glare, while one hand was busy rubbing the soft hand and the other one busy caressing the forehead where he slapped a minute ago. Watch what you're doing. What if the slap was harsh? Taehyung scolded Jungkook who pouted sadly. Taehyung didn't pay attention to the pout, more like he is driving his mind away. The mole is too visible for Taehyung. And it's inviting Taehyung for something which shouldn't have been. I am sorry, Jungkook said with pout again while Taehyung couldn't help but brush his cheeks with his thumbs. Don't pout like this. You can do this in our room but not in front of others. Not outside, Taehyung said without any kind of sign it would be easy. Jungkook knows this is the final verdict. So he didn't pout, just sulk over the fact that few of his cousin sister and brother are drooling over his man. They are looking at you. I am not liking it. Jungkook complained to Taehyung with angry stitches over his face. Seokjin can't help but chuckle. You are looking too cute to handle, young man. Stop sulking, Seokjin said while ruffling his hair. Jungkook smiled widely at Seokjin as he really loved whenever